Hello and welcome back to Rogue Trader. I'm Shadow Coast and welcome to our Astra Militaria Commander Soldier Range Specialist playthrough, what I will just call our Range Specialist playthrough. I'm just checking one thing here. It looks like we are good to go, so let's continue on our way. What do we have here? Three
Keep
doors
your
to
wits
open.
about you.
Let me try this one first.
The
Unlocked.
premonition runs true.
Let's see here.
The whispers told me how.
Collect that. Nothing
Rise to the
that
top,
special.
or get left in the dust.
Nothing special. Ooh, long last. So looking at this to the right, and then our well-maintained last to the left, you see the rate of fire is different. So the long last has 18 range versus 10, which is really nice. So it is a sniper rifle. It does more damage. However, one of the critical components here is that its rate of fire is 1. So it's like a true sniper rifle point of view. And this one, there's no reason why I would not upgrade to this piece of armor. So that is good to know. And what do we have over here? Nothing to speak of. So this is exciting. For Shadow, we're going to keep the shotgun in case we get close range. We are going to keep this last gun. What do we have here? The flak chest plate. Yeah, these flak chest plates they're better than nothing. Well, hold on. Mesh chest plate. 25% armor. 15% armor. You don't want the dodge penalty though. Mesh chest plate. Yeah, 25. Okay, so we have
I always
upgraded to
have
the
a
sniper
backup plan.
rifle, which is nice. Anything in here? Alright, for some reason the Arcademy Twisted Influence has
Yes,
found its way. You can't really
Is there
interact with
money
them.
to be made?
Cogitator's vid screen is covered in cracks and stained with dried blood. The buttons, switches, and levers are ripped right out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty and scattered around. Alright, let's try to awaken this bad boy. You turn a few of the remaining dials and pull the activation of the cracked vid screen when the sacred engine flickers. Cogitator's inside him makes creaks and groans, and the lumens oscillate at random. Takes a while, but eventually the machine spares to grant you access. Thank you. Request data on the station navigators. Alright. 3 are dead. Theobald and Felix are both alive. One of these is a traitor. We just don't know which one. So I will have to work to figure this out. The child location, upper chamber, biometric parameters, rapid heartbeat elevated, attention, calming procedures advised, attention, upper chamber is an accessible area, the control rod is not present. If the rod has been misplaced, immediately contact the station keeper. Alright, we already know we have to repair the rod. The arcade data stored in the cogitator data crypt is partially corrupted. View Vox report. The Vox recording hisses for some time before you hear a voice. This is Officer A282. Do you copy? Do you copy? Several generators overheated in the lower levels. The tech preset is not responding, requesting backup. Oof. Officer H123 speaking. 200 servants repairs due to explosive decompression in the living quarters. We've located the trace of mechanical interference. Primarily causes officer sabotage. Crews 5, 6, and 9 are cut off from the main compartment. We have enough oxygen for 20 minutes. May the Emperor save our souls. Senior station officers, this is Captain speaking. We have attempted to contact the Winter Scale Scion for help, but something is jamming the signal. We never received a reply and cannot be sure it was even sent in the first place. Rescue team is not coming. We are on our own, so remain vigilant. Anyone could be a traitor. You hear me? Anyone. If you are in doubt, shoot to kill. Vox recordings are too badly distorted to make out a single word. Alright. Let's see. The servants close to the child have started butchering one another. Negotiation with the Winter Scales were a success. A new batch of servants will arrive. Data expunged. Okay. Examine the station docking log. Regent House Orsellio. Data visit classified. Reason classified. Data departure classified. Interesting. Warning, damage in technical compartment A12. Unknown error. The station will transfer over to emergency power. Immediate evacuation of the facility is advised. Warning. Encrypted data. Current access level. Security capture above. Current access level. Alright, we're going to try check use. It's not that bad. 58%. Failed. Okay. Oh, hold on. Awaken the cogitator. Call regular Norris. System cannot carry this out. Open all doors. Oh goodness gracious. I'm just clicking buttons. There we go. I'm glad I kept clicking buttons. Boom. Bob's your uncle. Oh, nope. There we go. Activate the elevator. Confirm. Alright. Now we're in
Always
much
keep your eye on the prize.
better shape. In 1 second here.
Keep your wits about you.
Up. Hey, lower warp. Anyone have... We're all 30, so Adira kind of makes sense to put on you.
Open.
Oof. Are we... Gotta be prepared for battle. I don't know what's in here. Can we see? A bunch of goods?
I always have a backup
I don't
plan.
see any... Biogel, black water. Okay. We'll figure that out.
Rise to the
Air
top,
trick
or get left in
trophies.
the dust.
Data crypt. Flesh sample. Side crystal. I don't know what the hell's happening.
Failure is just a temporary
Someone just...
setback.
Alright. So...
Always keep your eye on the prize.
We are just going to do a quick save, because I don't know what's in this door. I'm a little nervous. Caustic sensor reagents.
Let us not
Alright,
dawdle.
let's grab these goods. Adamantite. Alright, remake the control rod. So that we can do. Control rod is made. We're going to return to Felix. Now here's the deal. Doing a little research and experimentation, we can make a couple things here if I'm not mistaken. So the one that I know that I'm just looking at my notes now is we're going to make some antitoxin. So we're going to go to the transducer, put the psi crystal in
This is
there,
intriguing.
grab the goods, crystal dust, if I'm not mistaken. Now let's go over here, tissue flask, flesh sample. Yep. HK, hold on, 41. Catalyst, biogel, reagent flask. Now, if we did this right, we're going to turn on the device, and we're going to get some goods. Oh, we screwed it up. Did I screw up my notes? Hold on. I'm tabbing between them. No, I didn't. I wonder if it changes per playthrough. It might. It might.
Is there money to be made?
We're not gonna worry about it too much. But if we read through here, no, where is it? Um, says adamantite and Blackwater. This is the worst idea under my God Emperor be praised. I'm lucky to slab, but I'm a short novice. We did make an important discovery. The adamantite seems protect a frail fresh Lorburn to a degree. Having said that, not even a macerator can handle its temper. Should probably hmm, that should have worked. Well, we're not going to waste
I
any more
always have
time.
a backup plan.
If you do this right, and I'll create a video on it if you want to check it out. You should be able to make, I'm pretty sure, antitoxin, because I did it in
I
another
always keep
playthrough
my
by
options
sheer
open.
coincidence, and then I had to look it up because I forgot what I did in another playthrough. So let's head back, talk to
An
Felix here.
expected result.
Keep your wits about you.
I still don't know if he's the bad guy or not. Felix Orsellio looks a little better. You dealt with the threat and powered the elevator. Well done. I trust you brought the activation around as well. Remember, every second of hesitation may cost my mistress her life. The crossroads. There are two paths, both stained with blood, both leading to the accursed eye. They all wear masks so poor and flimsy they all fail at the slightest touch, one hiding a blind man, the another a traitor. Tell me more. What paths? I cannot say. One is paved with blind faith, the other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to decide what kind of tragedy you like the most. Who is who? My whispers are giggling nastily. They will not speak. The naughty little things. They say that tearing off the mask is your concern. Thank you. Everything is clear now. I just don't know who's who. The station has enough trouble without your sorcery psyker. I have many questions. You think you're worth the life? Who's a child? You meddle with something that you should not have left alone. The child is what the station servants call Lady Cassia. For the commoners, dirty mouths must not sully her name by uttering it. You see, it is not beneficial for all servants to have their vocal organs altered. Some prove to be more useful when they are still able to speak. Alright, the madman I thought were convinced that we were the whatever the second option was. You really think mere servants could plan a coup? The senior officers are just as guilty. The madmen I fought were convinced we were the traitors. That's why they were insane. Alright, destroying the shuttle, shutting off requires access. I'm sure you know there are two keepers of the station. Theobald Orsellio, the demented old man obsessed with Lady Cassia and her power, and also one to blame for the woes that have befallen Eurac V and our noble line. I listened to a recording of our private conversation between the station's officers. We were lenient on them. I was lenient, that's true, and in the end I paid a steep price for it. Just look at the destruction around us. The insurgents have left nothing but my home. Alright, I'm gonna go with trusting him. Let's see what happens. I trust you. Let's rescue your mistress. Felix exhales loudly and smiles. Thank you, Rogue Trader. I don't even know what to say. Status and honor prevented me from ending it before now, but you have awoken hope in me. Hope that I might actually leave the station together with the mistress, which is why I'm about to ask one last favor of you. The lowly insurgents got their hands on a weapon that suppresses my navigator's power. Their absence makes me a living target, but this weapon is useless against you, as is a bunch of lunatics ruining it. I humbly ask you deal with the scum huddling upstairs and hurry to adorn my mistress with a relic of her house, a sacred amulet against all evil. Recent events have badly disturbed Lady Cassia's psyche and warp entities always lust for weaker souls, especially when the veil grows thin. You too will be safe next to this charm. Alright, and what do I get in return? You get everything you wanted, a loyal navigator and the undying gratitude of House Orsellio. Alright, very well, I will do it. Glowing stone. You are in need of this charm. Feel candy the precious stone, and may the God Emperor's light be with you. Alright. we're gonna... Cassia, the pale figure with unnaturally long limbs, stands with her arms raised, her hands deformed with talon-like nails, her deathly pale face coated with blood that continually streams in her scarlet misted eyes, her smiling gill slightly hidden under disheveled hair, twitch nervously as you approach. Wait, where is she? Only now you notice the third eye in the young woman's forehead hidden by a jeweled ornament, and when your eyes meet, you sense overwhelming soul-smothering power. Willpower test succeeded. You are enveloped in despairing grief, and an invisible hand closes around your throat, cutting off your breath. Your limbs seem to fill with lead, your heart hammers in your chest, and you desire to turn and flee from this room, from the station, almost get the better of you. At the last moment, you master your emotions, and your will pushes back against the illusion, forcing it to retreat. Dura emits something between a moan and a drawn-out whimper. Oh, as if my own little pals weren't bad enough. Now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her. Here, Sergeant looks at the tall figure with a strange mixture of anger and sadness. Alright, Lady K, I'm here to help you. Please calm yourself. Persuasion. Persuasion succeeded. She wearily shakes her head and lets out a drawn-out sound similar to both a sob and a howl in a small wounded animal. What is happening? Was someone calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already? And you, who are you? Shadow von Valencius. Shadow Coast von Valencius. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Unease settles over her features and she nods cautiously. Pardon my manner, Shadow Coast. I do not expect to make such a gracious acquaintance at such times of great sorrow for our house. What is this? I feel faint. Theobald Orsellio, the heavy-set old man who has been kneeling nearby, erupts in a low sob. His eyes swollen from crying, dart desperately around the room, as though the veil of ignorance has just ripped away from them. The child, Lady Cassia, where are you? Sacred child, throne preserved. Despite his venerable age, Navigator leaps up and rushes to the young woman's side. You, the old man shifts, revealing himself to you. It is threaded with jet black veins, and his bulging milky eyes bear a striking resemblance to those of a dead fish. A sickly sweet scent assaults your nostrils as the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying hulls. My eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I'm warning you, one wrong move, I'll bring the wrath of House Orsellio down upon your head. Watch out, Lord Captain, this one's so deranged, it's making the whispers shriek like crazy. He might just open that eye of his. Threatening the head of the dynasty is a grave offense esteemed. Whoever you are, Abelard places his hand on his weapon. At present, I'm trying to determine what's happening on Eurac V. Persuasion success. I'll grant you do not look like the pirates who have come coveting the riches of our wrecked station, or like scoundrels in Felix's service. So who are you? Shadakos von Valentius, rogue trader. Another rogue trader in our corner of the galaxy? How interesting. Your kind always makes an appearance in desperate times, ready to cut a deal that benefits one side alone. Given that you have not so far drawn your weapons, your intentions are probably peaceful, and so House Orsellio now asks a service of you. Save the life of the child in exchange for future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer. Think on it. You can make yourself an ally or an enemy of our house today. You decide. What is the curse that has taken hold of everyone in this room? Curse? You do not understand the sacred gift given to our child. When the child is sad, we all weep. When the child smiles, we all laugh giddily. And if the child wants blood, the world turns crimson. The child's will is the will of the great Tisiphone, for she is the heir of House Orsellio. They call me dangerous with witchcraft, Dejira mutters under her breath. I want to know what happened between you and Felix. Felix is my wayward student. He came to Eurac V as a callow youth. I personally mentored him and trusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved just to be another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house, our sacred child, to revel in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss, to prevent the centuries-long traditions of our family. You can see the fruits of his villainy yourself. He decided he was not bound by his duties in the legacy of the greatness of our innovators, Tisiphone Orsellio. who led our house to prosperity for countless years. Foolish boy, the renegades clouded his mind. They sought to seize control of the dynasty before the sacred child had come of age and taken up the Novator's throne. So choose your side you are on, a murderous traitor or the lawful sign of a noble house. Theobald speaks these words softly, looking at the unconscious woman with reverence. I feel like I accused you of treachery, Theobald. Why should I trust your words? Defending myself before strangers, I never thought I would fall so low. The, the old man looks unmoving. Sorry, I had a cough there. The old man looks unmoving, Cassia, and shakes his head in resignation. If the child's life were not at stake, very well, I have no choice, or proof of my innocence. I can give you my word as a member of Novus Nobilit. If the honest word of an honorable man counts for anything to you, I guarded this station against calamity and incursions from without to the best of my ability. I forced the wardens to strictly observe security protocols. I personally selected every servant, and I faithfully protected the child during the coup. Um, alright. What service do you ask of me? Hope glimmer in the navigator's milky eyes. Save the sacred child. Take her away from the station. I fear I do not have long left. A bluish rivulet trickles down the old man's shin, and he wipes the mutated blood brusquely away with his sleeve. You glimpse strange burns covering his flesh under his clothing. The slightest movement must be causing him unbearable pain. Save the child and deliver her safely to Regent Oronto, acting head of House Orsellio in the Cronus Expanse. Rest assured that a reward will be worth your effort. I know we came here for a navigator, but after everything we've seen, I've got some reservations about this girl. A gentle looks at Cassia and painful furrow appears on her brow. Such a fragile thing with such heavy burden upon her shoulders. Alright, you're talking as though you expect to die here. Theobald shrugs indifferently. My service to the house is coming to an end. The wounds Felix inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Praise the throne solely enough to see that the child is taken care of. Alright, there's medicine deck on my ship. No, I am a keeper of Eurac V and I will perish along with my station. On that note, I have other matters to attend to. How could you lose control of the station? Do not thrust my ears in my face. I am twice your age and twice as wise. Take my advice. Trust no one but yourself and the Emperor. Even those close to you will betray you for gold, power, or a far-fetched idea of a bright future. I made my decision. Alright, well, I have no idea who to pick. We're going with Felix as a true monster. Let's do away with him together. Theobald dips his head in favor of the proposition. Allies are always welcome, even temporary ones. I will revive the child. Do not be alarmed. The power of House Orsellio's heir will help us destroy our enemies and shield us from Felix Navigator forces. But you, rest for a time before the battle. Okay. It's as if the painting were rendered by several different hands, the timid uncertainty of lines. While no one appears to be living in the cage, somebody still filled the trough with dried fruit and fresh. Why am I not opening this thing? Fresh water.
The Emperor sets my path.
Rise to the top or get left
I
in the
kinda
dust.
like this guy better. Alright. What's the Felix Orsellio?
Is there money
I
to
guess
be
we're gonna
made?
kill Felix. The Lady Navigator's private library is brimming with essays, novels, personal accounts. I feel like it's about time we repay those who betrayed us. Trader House. Come. Rogue Trader, you treasonous worm. I knew I should have killed you. That is enough, boy. You betrayed the child, our house, and Tisiphone herself. Surrender. I'm the savior of our house, and I am prepared to pay the ultimate price. Kill them. I kind of feel like we made the right decision, because...
I'll make an example out of you.
None of you shall survive!
Alright. I kind of feel like we made the right decision, because we have a bunch of allies. Ow.
We're at a tactical disadvantage.
Okay. Wow.
Doubt is for the weak. Guided by faith. I'll do it. One is a prayer.
Lady Cassia's Medicaid is up and running. I feel like we made the right decision. Maybe. How's this guy got so many? Oh, he brought it down, maybe. Cassia, do your lidless stare. Oh, you got the officer in you. Was that Abelard? Son of a gun.
It's as good as done.
Alright. He's out.
On it. You never stood a chance. I'll see to it personally.
Done!
I mean, a hard fight if we didn't have some allies. See, they say they're Lady Cassie's defenders, so I'm...
Rejoice in battle! Faith without deeds is worthless.
Alright, you figured that was a miss. Oh, yeah, they're healing me. I like these guys. I feel like Felix was the bad guy, but you never know. Also, I'm not sure I could have taken these guys.
Try to die with grace, at least.
Don't let your guard down. Who, if not me?
Alright, we're gonna at least charge
Victory
him.
is imminent.
Oh my goodness.
Indeed.
Alright.
At your beck and call.
These guys over here can take care of this guy.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
Oh, he's almost dead. Oh, nice. I don't think we could have taken these guys if we sided with Felix. I really think that would have been a challenge.
Another foe painted.
House Orsellio coughs up bluish blood. The armor plate on his chest is perforated with in a few places, and there's tingle metal viscera.
Your destiny demands.
Where's the abdomen ought to be? When the navigator's pale eyes find Cassia quietly rasps. Now this is your burden, child. Your destiny demands.
No! Don't leave me alone in this violet brown haze! Wake up! Your mistress is giving you an order! Do you hear me?
I feel bad for her. So clearly she liked Theobald.
He was a fine seer of the war. He fought for his mistress until the end.
Yeah, no. Enough's enough. I've had my fill of waterworks, thank you.
I regret we had to meet under such
What need
circumstances.
have I for your regrets? I just want things to go back to the way they were before. What are you going to do to me?
Alright, Lady Cassia, let us aid one another. Become my navigator, and I shall restore you to House Orsellio at the earliest opportunity.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Eurac V is still full of people loyal to House Orsellio.
So all that can be saved will be given succor aboard my ship.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
Alright, well, I don't mind. Armor body glove. Yeah, 40% auto gun. Staff or Orsellio Guardian. 812. Infusing 5 allies targeted by the navigator's power gain plus 5 bonus. I don't. Every weapon skill. Every time the wearer deals damage, the target's weapon skill and ballistic skill is reduced. -5 for 2 round stacks up to 3 times. Staff House Orsellio. Ooh. Hit chance, critical chance. Some
I always have a backup.
good items here. We don't. Yeah. Transducer. Alright, so first off, what is. Let me see here. Yeah, this is better. Six to 10. Castigating. 5 enemies targeted by the Navigator power gain -5 penalty to the characteristics. Infusing 5 allies. 6 to 10. 6 to 10. I don't know, we want persuasion. So every time we deals damage to the target's weapon skill and ballistic skill is reduced by -5 for 2 rounds, stacks up to 3 times. That's kind of nice. Dead shot, just a revolver. Oh. Strength 35. I have to start clearing some of the stuff out. Ballistic skills. Yeah. The soldier gives a sign that they are about to open fire. The soldier and their allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. Soldier's next burst attack will have its rate of fire doubled, but deal -25% less damage. Next range area of attack made by the soldier deals range area of attack. I think dash is good just to get us in position. So I'm hoping that doesn't put us in the ass. We can taunt. That's helpful. Sworn enemy. The warrior marks target gaining bonuses. Reckless strength. The warrior's next melee attack gains +5 strength to armor penetration. Ignores of the target's fray. Every enemy who survives an attack enhanced by this ability will attack the warrior in return, including creatures with ranged weapons. Alright, we're going to go with Reckless Strike. And we are stacking athletics. We want you to be super athletic so we can overcome all those athletic checks. It shows weakness cost 0 AP. That's nice. Whenever the operator attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, that attack deals +10 perception bonus, present more damage. That's great. And what's your... I feel like... Willpower is your #1 piece, so we're gonna go with that. Controlled shot. We're gonna do controlled shot for you. Cassia. You're an officer. These are willpower and fellowship. Okay, willpower and fellowship. We're gonna go willpower. We're gonna get willpower 60. We're gonna go nimble. Increase your dodge. Whenever the officer uses an ability on an ally, the ally gains a bonus to their perception plus skill equal to the fellowship bonus. Yeah, that's a good one. Alright, then when we're at 60, we'll bring up fellowship. Yeah. Oh, well maybe we'll hit 70. That'll give us some nice little bonuses. Alright.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Check our formation. Yeah, Cassia. Alright.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh no, we did not mean to go back there. Bridge. Lady Cassia. Alright, leave the station. So,
Let us not dawdle.
there we go. See how this plays out. Vox Matter Victus, Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. This Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first. Your heart starts beating furiously, your breath came short and choppy, and your fingertips tingle unpleasantly. Notice that Victus is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of the sudden wave of unease. Not even looking at the Vox Master, Cassia waves her away. First, I wish to speak with a rogue trader. Leave us. Of course, when you are ready for the ritual, please let me know. Cassia receives her pensive gaze over Victus and lowers her lashes slightly, turns to you. What do you wish to speak about? After a few seconds hesitation, lets out a small exhale and then raises her pointed chin. I have not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash. When Theobald's heart stopped, you acted honorably and did not exploit me in my wretched position, and for that I am immeasurably grateful. I am also deeply grateful that you saved my servants, especially my valet. Uwe served on the station for more than 5 years, much longer than any who preceded him. He knows how to properly attend to me during journeys through the Inventorium and what to serve me for breakfast. His presence envelops me in a cloak of amber. But now, Cassia throws back her shoulders. I'm ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. Alright, tell me more about what the ritual entails. I doubt the uninitiated could understand the mysteries of navigation, but I shall try to explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind and will with the machine spirit of the ship so that I become one with the vessel. Cassia lifts a lock of hair from the back of her neck, revealing gilded implant ports. After that, I use the House Orsellio ritual, which I am loath to reveal to you, to free my mind of all errant thoughts, and then it is time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself. Among the nightmarish visions, mirages, and creatures that best only the light of the Emperor is a truth that will lead me from star to star, from system to system. Oh, the light, the guiding thread, so fine it can slip from one's grasp at any moment. Cassia unfurls her hand as though dropping something. But you have nothing to worry about. The navigators of House Orsellio never lose their course. Alright, I shall ensure that all the necessary supplies are delivered to the Sanctum Navis. Cassia nods thanks. I shall take my leave from you for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me. If you can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it is open. Good to know. We now have a navigator, so I think we should get a check mark here. Oh boy, who's this? Oh, Victus. Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the lady navigating the bridge and may the Emperor light help us all. But I don't want to jump anywhere. We have to... Alright, Vox Yaster. Initiating communion ritual. Come here, Uve, the exalted ring of metal freed from its scabbard. The low god, the faint whisper of the brush. Go, footsteps hurrying away. I see violet vortex slashing an ocean with millions of flails, the umber shadow spinning over the surface of a fiery dance, and a storm rising above foaming waters. Armadas drowning in fog, the path from one end of another cannot be seen. And here, beyond the wall of glass, the daughter of the Forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her. No, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring in here. The light is dead, and the great ruler is gone. Master Vigdis, the Vox Master recalls as Cassia's word and accidentally snaps one of the cogitator levels. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks, and the Vox caster falls silent. She quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily. My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I've never heard the warp speaking through the Navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. Alright, Cassia. Are you alright in there? Shoal shredded screams drown out the Voxcast. The servants of the sanctum novice are howling and shrieking like wild beasts, moaning in pain, their throats raw from the strain, and then sudden silence. The thought of dropping bodies proclaims their fate. It appears the servants were part of Lady Navigator's right, as it was for her predecessor. Arrange for the bodies to be removed from the sanctum novice after the ritual, or what is left of them. Rogue Trader, I fear I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing what should be whole in two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around. My brush only draws me onward. The way is blocked. Your heavy exhale, rustling fabric and metallic clicking, but by the Emperor's grace the ritual was successful. Your vestal's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits but something other. Now I will retreat to my chamber to recover my strength. Send for me if you have need of me. Lord Captain, congratulations. Acquiring a navigator. Spare me a few moments of your time, please. There are several matters that require your attention. First of all, I want to report on the condition of the station, Eurac V. Had you opted to begin your visit to the Reichert system with a different destination, the station would have been critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representatives of the Nova Snoble brought us precious time. We can either send our forces to disassemble the station and procure technological components of our own for our own vessel, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. Ooh. You're going to gather components for use of the ship, as you command, Lord Captain. With your permission, I would also like to remind you that we are still looking for an engine to your prime. Both the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of oversight by an experienced tech priest. We are also missing some crew, and much more importantly, we have not yet located Henrik von Calix, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. We know for sure he was not at Eurac V, so keep this in mind when making any future plans. Thank you, Vigdis. That'll be all for now. It was a pleasure. Alright. We will continue in the next episode. If you are enjoying this playthrough, please be sure to drop a thumbs up as well as comment. Thanks so much for watching and hope to see you in future videos. Shadow Coast out.